membership, leadership, service, GLT. These four are our focus areas. And if all four of you all collectively work together and do your best, then our district will definitely be stable and we'll have increased membership and good service. According to me, Shere Saab, Avoviji, and Farida and Arunji, you all four are a team by yourself. You all have to work hand in hand. You all have to work shoulder to shoulder. Varsha is GST. Varsha is GST. So this is my presentation, friends. According to me, what is the importance of district GAT coordinators? This is our mission statement. I'm very sure that all of you all are familiar with the mission statement. Doesn't need, but I've still mentioned it here. This is our mission statement. The reason is that each slide connects to the next slide. And which are three pillars. You all are aware about two pillars, that's service and fellowship. According to me, even leadership is a pillar for our district to go forward. And for Lions, that is why we have a GLT. Our leadership is also very important. And because of all this, our motto is we serve. And that is why you GAT coordinator, therefore the main pillars of the district, and you all play a crucial role in monitoring, executing and mentoring the vision of our leadership. If your role is properly executed, it will bring pride to our district and clubs will feel motivated to do more and better, more service, help add members and create a better hierarchy. Hierarchy, I'm talking about the leadership part. Simply put, the GAT is a global support team. Your efforts collectively will directly impact the success of our membership growth plan. I'm talking about the global membership team now. You all are the conduit between the clubs and the district governors team and the multiple district coordinators. Because if you all are aware, GAT is such an important area. It starts from the top. Even your international president, the vice presidents, the immediate past international president, LCIF, LCIF trustees, board appointees, directors, and each and every past international officer. But you all four are now part of the GAT team, but without being that in the GAT team, you all are ambassadors for GAT. There is a term called ambassadors. So all the names which are mentioned, the post from the international presidents up to the past international officers are all ambassadors for GAT. And then after that you've got the constitutional area. There also you got a GAT area leader. Then in the multiple you got GAT responsible people. In the district you have, and even at the club level you have. So each and every part of the organization you got GAT. The membership team, you all have to develop growth in membership within our district global action team and execute it successfully. And you need to motivate clubs to invite new and diverse members, because we just don't need a group base. That also is good, but diversity also is very important. And educate clubs. There are lots of programs that we have on membership. Lots of programs are available. So you all need to educate club leadership on the different membership programs and resources that we have. And whenever there is increase in membership, you all seen Dr. Hegde. The plus point is, okay, every meeting he was praising Adil Besadia because he single-handedly got 17, 18, 19 members. So that you all need to do. That motivates our Lions to get more and more. When Adil had got 8, Dr. Hegde praised him. He went to 12. He praised him. Went to 14. So that is the motivation which each person who does something good gets, and he wants to do something better and better. And also clubs which are losing members, you all need to support them. The four of you all need to work together and make sure, Arun bhai, that those whose membership is less, if city center has got 13, you need to counsel them and just see that they increase membership. And also important is what I said in the beginning was, okay, these are points which I feel personally is important for our district. Then there are clubs in danger of cancellation. Just now you gave a name, financial suspension, Vadala. So somebody should go and talk to them, understand the reason, and if possible turn them around. And also help in completing the requirements for submitting application to receive membership development grant. Now development grant, membership development grant, our district has not been using. It is there for you to use. So please, you all go through the new portal, go through the different grants. I'm coming to that later too. And important things what you have to harp on is retention, retention, retention. I'm telling you, okay, once member has come in an organization, make very sure that they don't leave and understand the reasons why they leave. It could be for finance reasons, ego issues, time settling out of Mumbai, that is something we can't take care of, but egos, internal conflicts, we can try to work around that. And you all are going to lead our district efforts to charter new clubs. How are we? This is for the global extension team. So you are the flag bearer for chartering new clubs and identify opportunities to charter clubs. Now, geographical area, I put question mark. We have a very limited geographical area. So it's difficult, yes, our district finds it difficult to get new clubs within this confined geographical area. But professional clubs, there are lots of opportunities to start professional clubs. So please work on that. And you need to work in close association with Arun. And when a club is being chartered, however, you need to monitor the club chartering reports and work closely with the extension chairman when they are chartering a club and guiding line to help this new club build the structure. The team is a new club, so you have to also help them and the guiding line. Sometimes they just put a name as a guiding line. People honestly doesn't know how to guide the club. So you as a senior member should go identify for the president, secretary, treasurer, directors, how structure should be built. And when it's a new club, you can assess the strengths and weaknesses and have a periodic visit for the first 3-4 months. And provide training and support to Lions who are interested in chartering new clubs. There are so many Lions who would love to charter new clubs, but they don't have the band, the wherewithal. They've got contacts, but the modus operandi they don't know. So this is where your role comes in, to explain to them how a new club has to be chartered. For example, Arun Deshmukh, he wants to get new members. Now suppose he gets a group of 20 new members, if you work together, you can get it to a new club. And another thing, because I've seen in the multiple, like A2, in the beginning of the year they had 7 new clubs. And till now, recently, 2 clubs have yet to be chartered. The paperwork was incomplete, it goes back and forth. So all that, you with your experience have to make sure that when our club is being charged, it's a glory for our district. It's a pride. And why? Forget the pride, it's a necessity for us. Because today we are somewhere near 41 and 35 is the cut-off benchmark. So you have to make sure that we come in your year, however credit will go to you and your GAT colleagues, we should cross 50. So in a timely, effective manner, if all the paperwork is complete, application is complete, that's going to make sure that we get the charting done in 2.5 months. It's very easy, like I did it for Leo, single and it is easy. But somehow A2 had a lot of problems. So we need to learn from my experiences. Leadership team, aap hai na, Chaplot ji. Your prime responsibility, Chaplot ji, is to identify, educate, development and motivation of potential and quality Lion leaders. Our district has leaders, but do we really feel that they are the ones who can be the torchbearer of our district in future? So in my following couple of slides, you will see, okay, when you have DLLI, now DLLI you have done year before, not this year, but last year in Sanjay Churi time you had done a DLLI, right? Huh? Aapne kiya tha, Chaplot ji? DLLI. You have done it. So you got experience. So I'm very sure that experience will be put to good use and you do it again and much better than what you did last time. So you have to also involve, and this is my personal feeling, you also need to involve Leos in DLLI.
Yeah, last time they were
involved. Good. So there you should work closely with Chitraji, and potential Leo leaders you can involve who are going to become Leo Lions, etc. And important is to encourage participation from grassroots Lions to attend DLLI. And also provide ongoing motivation and support to RCZC to achieve the leadership development goals. And if you see in the brackets, what I've said is you have to plan some strategies for retention. Where members are dropping in clubs, you have to plan some strategy for retention. That is also your leadership which will count, and you have to work closely with Arun in this. And devise an induction program. Whenever new members join, at least once in a quarter, have some induction program for new Lions who join. Because if you really go to see clubs recruit a member, even the sponsoring Lion does not handhold it. Even the these are bare facts, you have to accept it.
Yes, sir.
With a pinch of salt. Okay? The sponsoring Lion also, the pledge he takes as a sponsor, but does he really do it? I'm very sure he does not. I've seen this in my club, I've seen this in other clubs. So ensure new members get effective and timely training. Otherwise they will lose interest. And once they lose interest, then you talk about members dropping. That is one. Second, all clubs, that is where the membership and as a leader you have to take care. Okay, whenever you get in a new member, involve him in club activities. If you don't involve him, he's just a bystander or he sits in the last row. He will not be involved. That belonging feeling will not be there. So once you give him some assignment, some role, he feels belong to that particular club, and you give him some assignment, he will be a loyal member of your club lifelong. If you can, prepare some training manuals, or you can download this from our portal and you share the same with presidents, secretary, treasurers. It is cost effective. You need not take a printout, just download and send it by email to them. And Chaplonji, in 30th June, your success will measure how? Read the last slide. The number of participation for orientation total number of Lions participated in DLL and other leadership institutes. It's not only DLL, DLL is for district, but we got RLLI, we got ALLI. So you need to motivate them to go for ALLI. For that you need to work with the DG team. For RLLI you have to work with a multiple team. So maximum members from our district, I'll tell you, past district governors, 2 years ago I went for ALLI. What was shocking was, I was the only participant from our district and the only participant from multiple. From multiple also there was nobody. Okay. It was in Dhaka, Bangladesh. So that is what I'm saying is the leadership counts. Nobody was encouraged to go. See, leadership is critical to the overall success of any organization. Forget Lions. Be the corporate organization, anywhere. Take it a dental clinic where 10 doctors working. The senior doctor's leadership is important for the success of that clinic. An effective leadership will provide the vision, guidance and motivation necessary for all 3231 A1 clubs to continue providing quality and needs-based service. Now I'm coming to service subsequently. This is a service team. Service is Varsha. See, we come across many projects at a top level. So if you come across a project, and for example, I feel that Churchgate is very good in doing this project. They've got the contacts, they've got where the beneficiaries in which village this can be done. So immediately the GST coordinator should talk to that particular club and pass on the project to them. How Arun is passing on members to others is not keeping for himself. He also has a club, he's a member of a club. He can grow his club to 100 plus, but what he's committing, I'm going to give clubs which needs members. So same way, there are some small clubs where they have problems identifying a good service, So that is where the service can be passed on. And this is Motherhood statement, monitor service reporting, participate in monthly checks-in with the RC, ZC, and basically the GST chairperson is a conduit between the region chairperson, zone chairperson, and club for the service activities. And they need to work in tandem with you. You and Varsha ji, Chaplo ji all have to work together and plan at least one workshop in project, service, project planning. In ALLI, project planning is one of a 3-hour course. How to execute a good project. You plan a project. There are so many steps. So it's not that easy. For a big project I'm talking about. So you all two should work together. Now there are LCF grants available. So you need to work with clubs to motivate them, because you can take grants and do service. But so many of our clubs, I'm sorry, but I'm going to come to you also on that. Because there are LCF grants available. But I'm telling you, half our clubs don't know about LCF grants. And that's why you're not availing of them. And encourage service collaboration between Lions and Lion clubs. Small projects, 3-4 small clubs. We got clubs with 5 members, 7 members, 8 members. They can join together and do a service project. And motivating small clubs to join together and carry out small but deserving service activities, at least once a month. Now why I'm saying once a month? Because of reporting. Our district gets a credit if every club reports at least one service activity per month. You were the GST coordinator last year.
GMT family.
Sorry, your family. Who was the GST coordinator last year?
GST was family.
So you are aware about it, about reporting, how important it is. And reporting also is not you don't report you don't do an activity per month. It is also mandatory that once 500 rupees ka bhi service karo and report it. So one service activity needs to be reported. You should also be helping clubs report their respective service activities on MyLCI, because the portal is new, and the service coordinator also needs to update the district governance team of the status of service activities reported by clubs in MyLCI. And very important, our associate editor of the Lions is just standing behind us. I don't know how many clubs are providing him with project photos and project write-ups. It's only then that he can publish it. So that is where our GST coordinator is to come, be the conduit between the associate editor of the Lions magazine and the clubs, identify the projects which are really worth printing, publishing. On that also I've got a slide. So that needs to go, then only we can do marketing, we can broadcast of activities that we have done, and that is going to help us how you will see the next. Why reporting and why publish? Why we need to do reporting and why we should publish what we are doing. It helps club members, our own internal club members and outsiders know what service activities we as Lions are doing. And non-members, on seeing what we do, what we report, will be influenced to join Lions, to join our clubs. For example, your Indradhanush, your Barabanki project, these are fantastic projects. And new Lions would like to join such a club which is doing worthwhile projects. That will get you more membership, more helping hands, and of course, more service can be done and more donation will come in. Reporting service, it also helps transfer knowledge and best practices to clubs' future leaders. When you make a manual of your service activity you do, and new presidents, new secretaries that come and they refer to it, they knew that this is the, like in Byculla we do it, we know what projects we have done earlier. So the new presidents get invited to do such projects. You can also plan for your future service activities and learn from the successes of your club activities and other club activities and try to emulate them. Because there's a benchmark set. You'd always like to raise the bar. It basically, in effect, what are we doing? We are telling our story, our success story. And I know what a success story, how we prepare. I'm a I was involved in making a success story which we won in the district multiple Isame. So that gives you so much of pride that this is what my club has done, this is what I have done as president, that is what you share with others. It helps in growing membership and critical for clubs reporting, and every project we participate, big or small, is valuable for a journey for serving the communities. And ultimately reporting is what is our final step in our service journey, and that is the time we should celebrate. Every project, the team which has carried out the project should celebrate over tea, over a drink, just sit and chat, and you do a post-mortem. Where did we go wrong? Where can we do something better? And where we have gone wrong, we try to eliminate our mistakes, and so in our future projects we do better and better. Now this is, everybody knows the 8 defined areas where we do service. And I've also added October Service Week, because for me that is a 7-day service activity by itself. Like we do about 42 projects in that 8 days. So for us it's a separate activity. I'm talking about my club. So many clubs do wonderful October Service Week. Even I believe Sir Churchgate also does, Manvi does, a lot of other clubs, Akaf Parade also does. In fact, there are clubs which at least there's one project every day. Now, in service activities, we also have signature projects, landmark projects, legacy projects. We can also do projects with support of LCIF. It's very easy, it's nothing great. The only thing what it requires is FCRA recognition, certification, which I believe 2 clubs in our district have it. It could be more, but Sion and Byculla definitely has it. And now LCIF grants are given when you partner with 2 or 3 clubs. So if your club, Mahanagar, does not have a FCRA certification, you can partner with Sion, you can partner with Byculla. And we can do really worthwhile projects, 40 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 70 lakhs. And also CSR activities. Many corporates have got the money, they don't know how to do, I'm talking of small corporates, genuine corporates, because all CSR also is going to be scam. So I'm talking of genuine corporates who want to do CSR activities, go and approach them. Say we are Lion and give them our pedigree, what activities we have done, and they will definitely influence to work with you. And we can also partner with local bodies. We have done projects with small municipality, we have done for community benefit projects. We can fill with other clubs. It can be from your zone, it can be from your district, it can be from your multiple. There have been projects done with California Club, Nevada Club in the past. I've gone through records. And another thing, fundraising. How are you going to do service without fundraising? That's why this time, Himan Bhai is in the GAT team. Besides organ donation, he's also going to look after fundraising. And he's supposedly a master. So all the clubs. Now how will our clubs know that we have a GAT focused area for fundraising next Sunday? And that is why Honorable Bhai said that each and every GAT coordinator is going to talk to the PST. And the PST, I'm sure, have to percolate this to the club members. Otherwise, all this is defeating. Long range planning. Divesh Bhai, also. Now, these are some facts which I feel, I'm not ashamed to write this, which we need to accept. Some are good, some are bad. One is our geographical area, which is limited, restricted. We know our constraints. We cannot work beyond this because we are the smallest geographical area district in our multiple and possibly in whole of India too. But our A1 has a rich history. We are the one who started Lionism in India. That is point number 1. And our accomplishments in service have exceeded expectations. If you go and see what clubs, I was very surprised, delighted, excited when I went to India the first time. You go for our Olympics, what Unishijit has done. These are projects which our club district has. Nobody can beat that. But now, you see this. Our membership growth over the past few years has diminished. And our loyal Lions are growing older. We have Lions. Why I say loyal Lions? Because we have got Lions who are 75, 80, they want to continue as Lions. One of our club members, 91, he just sent his resignation because of ill health. Otherwise, he was one of our most philanthropic Lions in Byculla, Rupesh Jasani. Now, this is a fact which our meetings stretch too long and members get bored. Pawan has got a smile on his face. Whether he accepts or doesn't accept, I don't know. But I have got no qualms in seeing a fact. That is why youth are not inclined to join our organization. Millennials, see the way they conduct their meetings. Do it in a restaurant. You can do a meeting outside a PVR theatre. 10 minutes meeting karo aur picture likhne jao. That's how meetings can be. That is fellowship. But we need to change the way, the traditional way, how we've been working. There has to be some out-of-box thinking. And we badly need influx of new leaders, younger people with new ideas. What is really happening is that there's a club of 20 people, all 70 plus, and when a youth comes in, they are not inclined to listen to him, they are not inclined to give him the reins. They feel threatened. There's a complex which comes in. So, if you really want our district, our clubs to grow, then please invite youth and give them the reins. In fact, at 70, Chaplo ji अपनी एज पे भी अपने को मजा आएगा जब बच्चे लोग बोलेगा वैसा करो, अपने को मजा आ जाएगा. Why should we feel threatened? But I have seen clubs where there are 2 or 3 people who keep the reins to themselves. President, secretary, treasurer, 3 जन में ही रहते हैं. Now this is not good for the club. This is not good for Lionism. Now, as the name suggests, long range planning. Long means what? Lamba race ka ghoda hai, right? You can't do it in 1 year. So that is why a committee needs, Ravindra bhai, a committee needs, now this is when you are saying that we 3, you are very proud of the 3 governors you have today. So as the name suggests, a committee, that same committee needs to be there for a longer period. Exactly. Then only you are going to achieve it.
1, 2, 3 years, next 3 years.
We also need a mix in this committee of past international officers to give you guidance, experience, the mature understanding of the matter, and we also need some grassroots lines. But when you form this committee, you need to get a buy-in from the DG team, the incoming DGs. It cannot be thrust upon them. Pawanji, am I right? Yes. You are the incoming leader also. So when your committee of long range planning is formed, you need to be involved. You need to have this continued in your year too.
Absolutely.
And this committee needs to build a strategic plan. Just naam ke vaste nahi ke you need to build a strategic plan for 3231A1 and document all your plan of actions. You will have many. Your committee will have 10, 15, 20. Please document it. And when you document it, every 3 months or 6 months, you need to upgrade it. After 3 months, you might feel that it is not necessary. Please change it. Have a meeting with all the stakeholders, because in this long range planning, you'll have various stakeholders. So every meeting quarterly, invite somebody or other who you feel is going to be helpful implementing your vision. As I said, this document must be continually updated and plan, devise ways to use technology. We had a governor recently who doesn't know even how to use a mobile phone or see WhatsApp. So that is very sad. So we need to, so you all can also educate people in technology. We got brilliant guys who knows technology in our district. So that also should be part of your long range planning. And essence, Vice District Governor is going technology usage. Facilitate electronic communication among the DG team and the district cabinet. And develop and maintain public relations to educate Lions and commit in what we do. That is also part of your long range planning job, because that is part of marketing. Marketing is going to help you get members and provide informative articles to clubs. Whatever articles are there from international, from the portal, whatever you feel is necessary, please download it, send it to PST with a mandate that they have to percolate this to the club members. LCR district coordinator, sir. Now this is a murder statement. All district coordinators have to collect funds and collect contributions and make MJFs. Now the second point, sir. you need to educate clubs of various LCF grants which are available. Because when we are going to ask members to contribute to LCIF, you also need to tell them that on an average in India, the trend is for every $1 which you contribute, India gets $8. And these are the different grants available. And these are the different grants which we have utilized. That also we need to have a record. Okay, in our Sion has utilized the maximum because of certain reasons. Byculla has utilized 3 times. I don't know, some other clubs also have done it. So that is a success story. Okay, LC have given us this money, and with that money we have done A, B, C. So if when you go to ask for collection, sir, I don't need to tell you, you are much more senior to me, I'm very sorry, but this is what I personally feel. Okay, when we hand in hand we tell them, paisa lao, but ये पैसा ऐसा खर्च होने वाला अपना district ने benefit किया है, then people will be more enthused to contribute. I think so. Right?
Yes.
And these are some different grants available. Marketing team. Farida, if you are marketing well, I'm telling you, it's a wonderful way to get new members. But your marketing should be thorough and spread the word about our service activities and increase visibility in the community. You, during Sanjay Churi's year, you made that.
Yes.
That was a nice thing which you had made.
Clubs
So improvise on that.
They're using it.
Ensure that when we go for projects, everybody is in yellow jacket and with a yellow cap.
Yes.
Yellow cap is optional, but yellow jacket is a must. Because that is what your community and the beneficiaries will see, the Lions have come. I've seen so many projects, somebody or other is not wearing it. Please ask them that you stay at home today. Be firm. But the thing is, no.
We will make it available for them, sir. Yes, we will.
Educate all Lions, as somebody said, each one of us is a brand ambassador of Lions, of our clubs, of our district, of our multiple. Each one is a brand ambassador.
Yes.
And you can also make ready-to-use graphics, customizable.
Yes.
Templates for social media,
Yes. Yes.
And provide communication support and ensure that all good projects are given to our media chairperson. It could be Asif Pandya, it could be our associate editor, but that is what we need to do. Any questions?